as I already mentioned to you, I'm not using Camera Raw to process the raw images. I'm using Capture One. And in this lesson, I want to show you the quick differences between them, why I truly like to use Capture One in the few next lesson, and why it's software of my choice. So let's just open the software I'm talking about. It's Capture One 10, the latest update. I'm hitting in the information. I'm getting the window like this. I'm just going to hit open. And I already have some images imported that you can see already right here. But let's start from the very beginning. What happened when you import the images? As you can see, I imported them. Over here, I have dates with different catalogs when I imported the images. Actually, this is one catalog, but we have dates with different imports. And when I have set of images that I have to retouch for one customer, I try to import them all in the one date because it's very easy for you to process the raw images to make them similar to each other. So for example, if I would be retouching this set of these images, I would import them all as I have right now, so then I can do exactly the same raw processing. But right now let's talk about the real strength of Capture One and why this is software of my choice and why this is software of the choice of so many retouchers. Basically it's because how you can see the colors in Capture One. The colors visible, how the Capture One process the colors, are slightly different than the ones you can see in Camera Raw or the ones you can see in Lightroom. So to compare, let's just open our Adobe Bridge right now, and I'm going to choose the same image. So you will have good comparison between these two. And even if the images are different, I believe you can already see the difference. So let's choose the same image. I believe it's this one, and you can see the difference. So basically in Capture One, we have deeper colors. We have more lively colors, if I can put this in very simple words. You can see at the reds and yellows, they are much more deeper. Unfortunately, the impression in Camera Raw is not exactly as the images looks in real life. Capture One represents the colors that you see during the shooting in your camera. So as you can see the picture in Camera Raw, I can open this in Camera Raw actually, because you might think it's only a picture from Adobe Bridge, but it's not. It's exactly the same in Camera Raw, and like that. Here I have Capture One. So the Capture One represents exactly the colors that you would like to have. The yellows and reds are really well saturated as they're supposed to be. So for me, the starting point is much easier for raw processing, because usually when I work in Camera Raw, I have to do much more work with processing colors. When I work in Capture One, I have much less work with the colors because I try to touch the colors as little as possible, with few maybe exceptions that you're going to see when I want to work a little bit more with color theory, but in general that's how it looks like. So this is the main reason why Capture One is color software of my choice, and why maybe Capture One will become software of your choice as well.